It's the Linemakers on Sporting News. Wednesday night NBA, Game 1. Pacers at the Heat. I'm Rick Herron for the Linemakers on Sporting News. It's setting up to be a tough physical battle the way it was last year. The Heat, a $7 favorite in the series, plus 5-1 on the Pacers if you think the Pacers can beat them 4 times. Heat, an 8-point favorite, 182.5 in Game 1, and it's already starting. Frank Vogel, coach of the Pacers, came out after the Knicks series and said the Heat are just the next team in front of us on our way to the title. You don't do that. This is the Heat. LeBron came back and said, no, we're not just another team. Now remember, this is the series last year that got so chippy. This was Lance Stevenson with the throat slash and the technicals and the flagrant fouls. The Pacers up 2-1 after 3, and then LeBron went off, and the Heat won the last 3 games, came back and took the series in 6. But during the regular season, Pacers beat them 2 out of 3 again. They beat them twice in Indiana. They did get blown out in the 1 game in Miami. Now, the Pacers beat the Hawks and the Knicks to get here. The Heat really have gotten kind of lucky so far. They got the Milwaukee Bucks, who were 7 games under 500 in the regular season, and then the depleted Bulls with all the injuries in the second round. Struggled a little bit with the Bulls, but this is a Pacer team. It's all about defense. It's just defense, defense, defense. They lead the league in rebounding. They lead the league in defensive field goal percentage. They lead the league in defensive field goal percentage against the 3. They're second in points allowed in the league. And that's what they're all about. George Hill is back. He did play in the clincher against the Knicks. All that being said, the Heat are the number 1 field goal percentage team in the NBA shooting the ball. So it's a contrast of styles. And, you look back to last year, and I think the Pacers got better. Lance Stevenson is better. Paul George is better. George Hill is better. Hibbert is definitely a better player than last year. And all that being said, the Heat are better too. There was no Ray Allen for Miami last year. Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole are both better players, and Birdman brings a ton of energy. So I'm looking at Game 1. I think I'm going to say the Heat are going to go 6 games with this team again. It's not going to be a cakewalk. There are going to be some battles. But in Game 1, after being called out, I think the Heat are going to be looking to send a message. I like the Heat in Game 1, minus the 8. Maybe you come back and play the Pacers in Game 2.